There's always that one person. They sit down, open a book, and just disappear into it for 4 hours. No twitching, no phone checks, no getting up for the 7th glass of water. Meanwhile, you reread the same paragraph 5 times, check your phone twice, and somehow feel exhausted after 20 minutes of studying. Here's what you need to hear. That person doesn't have a better brain than you. They have a better trained one. Focus isn't a talent, it's a muscle. And yours isn't weak, it's just out of shape, because modern life is basically a gym where every machine trains distraction. In this video, I'm giving you the focus protocol. 6 steps that rebuild your attention span from 10 shaky minutes to hours of deep, almost addictive studying. And stick with me till the end, because step 6 is a trick a famous writer used to make starting every session feel effortless, and almost nobody uses it. Let's get into it. First, understand what actually broke your focus. It's not that you have no attention span, it's that you've trained the wrong reflex. Every time studying gets slightly boring and you reach for your phone, you complete a rep. Discomfort, escape, relief. Hundreds of reps later, your brain has mastered exactly one skill: leaving. And there's a hidden cost even when you think you're multitasking. Every switch leaves attention residue. Part of your mind stays glued to the last thing for minutes afterward. 6 switches an hour and you're never actually there. You're a browser with 40 tabs, all frozen. The protocol reverses this. 6 steps. Step 1. Build an entry ritual. Same place, same time, same 3 actions. For example, clear the desk, fill the water bottle, put on the same focus playlist or just earplugs, then open the book. That exact sequence every single time. Why? Because your brain is an association machine. Right now your desk means vaguely suffer while checking phone. After 2 weeks of the ritual, the sequence itself becomes a light switch. Brain feels the pattern, brain enters study mode. Athletes do this before every match. It's not superstition, it's ignition. Step 2. Warm up with a free throw. Never start a session with the hardest thing. That's how sessions die in minute 2. Start with one easy rep. Reread yesterday's notes. Solve one problem you already know how to solve. Write the date and today's topic. 60 seconds of easy motion. It's the same reason athletes warm up. Cold muscles pull, cold brains bounce off the page. Give your mind one small win and the heavy lifting suddenly feels possible. Step 3. Train in blocks and grow them like a lifter. Here's the part everyone gets wrong. You don't fix a 10-minute attention span by attempting 4-hour sessions. That's like walking into a gym for the first time and loading 200 kilos. You fail, feel humiliated, and never come back. Instead, progressive overload for your brain. Week 1, 20 minutes of real focus, then a 5-minute break. That's one set. Do 2 or 3 sets a day. Week 2, 25 minutes, then 30. Most people plateau beautifully around 50 minutes on, 10 off. That's elite-level focus fitness, and you build it in about a month. During the break, stand, stretch, water, window. No phone. A phone break isn't rest, it's a second workout for the distraction muscle, and it leaves residue all over your next set. Step 4. Learn to sit through the itch. Here's the moment that decides everything. 10 or 15 minutes in, the itch arrives. Check the phone just for a second. This is the rep that counts. When it comes, don't fight it and don't obey it, just notice it. There's the itch. Stay seated. Breathe. Give it 90 seconds. It passes. It always passes. And here's the beautiful part. Every itch you outlast makes the next one weaker. You already know urge surfing from the dopamine reset. This is the same wave, and every session is swim practice. The difference between you and the 4-hour person isn't that they never feel the itch. It's that they've outlasted 1,000 of them. Step 5. Give every session a finish line. Study chemistry is not a goal, it's a fog. Your brain can't lock onto fog. Before every block, write one line. Solve 8 problems from chapter 5, or make flashcards for these 2 pages. Specific, countable, slightly challenging, hard enough to matter, easy enough to be winnable. This is the recipe for flow, that state where time disappears and studying weirdly starts feeling good. Flow doesn't come from motivation, it comes from clarity plus a little stretch. And once you've tasted it a few times, your brain starts wanting it back. That's the healthy addiction we're building. In step 6, the writer's trick. Stop in the middle. Ernest Hemingway had a rule. Stop writing mid-sentence while you still know exactly what comes next. Sounds insane, works like magic, because the hardest moment of any study session is the blank start. And if you ended yesterday at a clean stopping point, today begins with a wall. So end every session by starting the next thing. Read the first paragraph of the next chapter. Solve half of the next problem. Write one line of the next answer. Then stop. Leave a note. Next, finish problem 12. Tomorrow, you don't start from zero. You start mid-motion, sliding down a ramp you built yesterday. Open loops pull at your brain. You know that from the night routine. This trick points that same pull at your books. That's the protocol. Entry ritual. Same cue every time. Warm-up rep. One easy win. Blocks. 20 minutes growing to 50. Breaks without the phone. Outlast the itch. 90 seconds. Every wave makes you stronger. One line finish line. Clarity plus stretch equals flow. And stop in the middle, so tomorrow starts itself. One last thing about the word addicted. Real focus addiction doesn't feel like a rush. It feels like this. One day you look up, 2 hours have passed, the chapter is done, and you feel clean, calm, kind of powerful. That feeling is what keeps 4-hour people coming back. It was never discipline. It's that deep work, done right, genuinely feels better than scrolling. Your brain just needs a few weeks of training to remember that. Here's my challenge. For the next 7 days, run one full session daily. Ritual, warm-up, 1 20-minute block, note where to resume. 25 minutes a day total. By day 7, try a 30-minute block and watch it feel easier than day 1's 20. Because here's the truth, buddy. You're not distracted because something's wrong with you. You're distracted because you're untrained. And training has a very short list of requirements. A chair, a book, and showing up. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and send it to the friend who studies with 6 open tabs and a series playing. You know exactly who they are. Remember, focus is a muscle. Every session is a rep. See you in the next one.